Deb Luttrell with Stitchin Heaven, and I'm here with my good friend Janet. Janet works in the store and is just a phenomenal quilter. Janet's forte is Civil War reproduction, real homey type project. She's not much of a boutique girl.
Not much.
She's the one that you can thank for us having the wonderful fabric lines in the store that we have, like Joe Morton and Paula Barnes and Pam Bono and that whole genre. Janet is the one who pushes me, okay, we're out of shirtings, we need some more. And so I depend on her for us to have those for you. I was talking to her the other day. She's had this little display set up on the cutting table. And I was up chit-chatting and I was turned and looked at the display, which is these little quilts you see here behind us. And I said, Janet, how do you do this? I mean, to do something this small is just crazy. So she explained to me that it is the method, and she talked me through it, and it was so intriguing that I wanted to have her talk you through it. You're gonna love this. I'm gonna kind of turn this over to Janet, and you tell us about it. Tell us what you know.
All right, so this is a method in order to make a 9-patch, basic unit and quilting. Okay, this did come out of this pattern book, which has the method. Sorry, out of the screen. And we will actually open to the page that says the method. And because it is a pattern book, it's going to give you 2 sizes. But what I'm going to show you at the end, it's actually universal for any size that you want to do. So we're going to walk you through. This is a great no waste method. You start with 2 squares and you end up with a positive and a negative, and absolutely no waste.
Wow.
No waste. All right, so that's what we're going to start with. It's the larger of the 2 sizes. All right, so if you're going to work with small pieces, it's actually advantageous to starch them. Okay, the heavier starch they are, the more they stay together, the more they don't shift under your presser foot. So put your light and dark together, heavily starch it. If you iron them together to dry it, they will kind of adhere. Trim this to 4.5. If you can see, I've got a 1/4 inch seam on either side. So here's my 4.5 inch square, my 1/4 inch on either side. So I'll do it this way. Now we're going to cut it 1.5 inches. So here's my sewn piece and my sewn piece and my 2 loose ones that were in the middle.
Okay.
1.5.
Yeah.
Then we're going to press to the dark and do our color combination here, light dark.
Oh, okay. So I take this center one,
and you're going to add it to this one.
the dark one over here, and the light one over here.
So you've got, because you've got to do light dark for 9 patches.
Right.
All right, so we'll sew those together.
Sew those together.
And then you go back and you put them right sides together. And because you press to the dark, they're going to nest.
Oh, so these are, okay.
They're nesting, and so they'll stay in position, which is great. I'm going to again sew 1/4 inch, sew a 1/4 inch, cut it 1.5, cut it 1.5, which was the same measurements you used over here.
Which is what we've done here.
Done there.
Okay.
And then you've got your 2 sews and your 2 loose.
Right.
Okay. Then again, you put them into those combinations of light and dark.
Right.
And there you go. You sew them together. They sew together so nicely, I don't even trim the big ones at all.
Oh, really?
Not at all.
Okay.
So when you go into the small ones, these actually finish at 1.5 inches.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy small. Again, you would start at 3 inches and you would cut at 1. And you're never working with small pieces. You're always working with something larger. And if you've starched it, they'll stay under your presser foot really smoothly and not do a lot of shifting.
Right.
So it's a great way to do something that looks extremely difficult, but it's really not.
Do you like starch? Do you like magic sizing, or do you like best press?
Like all 3. For this one, because you do want to do something pretty heavy, sizing works really well.
Okay, magic sizing?
Magic sizing works really well.
Now this one right here that we started with, this 4.5 inch square, we end up with what size 9-patch finished?
Your 9-patch will be a finished 3 inches.
Finished 3 inches.
And so that's one right there. That's right.
Is there a chart, which is this one?
That one is
Okay.
where I've used the larger ones.
We'll have a little quilt show here.
Yeah, so that works out really simply. You know, you don't always need, you know, a positive and a negative, but because it's a basic unit, it just kind of goes in my little stash, and then I need a 9-patch, I'm just pull out.
So you just
Pull
put it
anything I
in
need.
your,
Mhm.
yeah, put it in your
It's a
stash.
great book. All of what you see back here is within this book.
Is
and
there
it
a
has-
chart in here that tells me what size square to start
Yes,
with?
it does, right over here. So
Oh,
it's going to
okay.
tell me right up there whether you're using the 3 inch or whether you're using the 1.5 inch. So there's a variety. There's this one is right up here, and
Look
it
at
uses
this.
wool in between.
And so you've never really handled anything real small here
Never did.
to do this. Okay, but you're going to handle teeny tiny little pieces for this, right?
That is in order to do that, we are going to use a paper piecing. Just so star singles are good, and
Oh.
they have them in these sizes. You just paper piece them. They're extremely accurate, extremely perfect, and you don't have to trim them. So.
Oh, so you
And
don't
we have
have
those.
to.
We have those in the store as well. Star singles.
Oh, yeah, because I see some little
Mhm.
teeny tiny pieces here. So these are really not little teeny tiny
No,
pieces.
because you're working with strips about yay big.
Wow.
So you're never,
Wow.
you really are never working with teeny tiny, though your end product lets you see that.
Well, okay, this is the book.
But remember, I said it's also universal. So in other words, this is a pattern book, and it is going to give us some beautiful patterns with the 1.5 and the 3 inch finished size. But let's say your pattern said cut 2 inch squares for, you know, your 9-patch. It's a basic, you know, measurement, 2 inches. Well, 2 inches plus 2 inches plus 2 inches would be 6 inches. 6 inch square you would start with your 6 inch, and you would cut it at 2. So you can see you can use it for anything.
Okay, that makes sense. You just have to think about it a little bit. And the other thing you have to think about is to be aware that you're going to have a positive and a negative 9-patch. So it could be that you have a project that you need all positives. The rest of them are going to go in your stash. Right. Or maybe you can work them into a border, something like that. Okay, well, this is the book that you need that has the method in it. It's the 9-patch gatherings. We'll put a link for the book with the video after that. You can go get that. And if you have any questions, just, you know, leave a comment or send us an email. Janet's in the store.
Call me at the store.
Most every day you can call at the store. So thank you for this really good lesson. You guys, I hope you've enjoyed this lesson as much as we've enjoyed giving it to you. I'm Deb Luttrell, and this is Janet. Both of us are from Stitchin Heaven. We'll see you later.